If you don't let yourself succumb to the nostalgia every now and then, you might as well not even go to the flea market.
That's actually what's selling me right there. I think I'll take 60.
Yeah.
It's clean.
This is nice. You ever seen that?
Yeah. Is that the blood one?
Yeah.
Outdoor flea market season is starting to wind down a little bit here in the Midwest, but as long as there's people willing to get up at the crack of dawn, pull out some 8-foot folding tables, fill them up with vintage toys and collectibles and even other junk, then I'll live to fight another day.
Back in Tennessee. Oh, she came back yesterday. Yeah, Gatlinburg. She came back yesterday, so probably tired, from all week.
That's clean. That's clean. What do you have on that? $5? Got 5 there and then 5. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Slammers.
That's all black phone stuff.
Yeah. How much you have on this stuff?
I don't know, maybe I think I'm pretty sure I still got O.J. Simpson as a slammer where he's behind bars.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he's still in here.
Universal Monsters.
Almost positive I threw him in here. I'll do 50.
$50.
Yeah, and this thing's full.
Okay.
This thing's full. And these are all slanted. He might be in here.
All right, I'll take a shot.
I think you'd be happy. These are like
Those
10 bucks a piece.
That's actually what's selling me right there is the Hawaiian Punch ones.
Yeah.
I like that. Thanks, man.
Sir. Oh, that's without the box. No, I'm just kidding.
I can bring it back to you.
No, you're fine.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
Hey, will you put that back there by the truck?
That's cool. What do you have on that?
I paid quite a lot for it. 75.
$75. Okay. All right.
Maybe I could go down a little. Sweet thing is, I paid $50 for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know if it works? Do you have any idea?
No, I
put
haven't
batteries.
tested yet. But
Okay.
Where the batteries go,
Uh-huh.
looks very
Clean.
clean there. Very clean.
All right, let me think for a second. Look around. What's up, man? How you doing?
Feel like a super villain.
You setting up?
Yeah.
All right. Where you gonna be?
I'm in 2133. It's you can see my white minivan down there.
Okay.
Just a little bit ways on the right down there.
Cool.
I just got here, so I ain't even figured around. Anything that I'm about to?
Oh, yeah.
Walk around.
Gotta look around first.
That's pretty freaking cool.
I was just looking at that.
Yeah,
Said
that's cool.
paid
What was he asking for it?
said 75, but he paid 50, so I think he'll take 60.
Yeah.
It's clean.
You should definitely grab that. I think for 60, that's good.
You're probably right. Let's go back in the bundle. I'll do the 25 on this one. Would you do like 60 bucks on this? Should be 85.
85. You got
90. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, enjoy.
Thank you.
Now, the morning did start off a little slow, but this is right when things started to turn around and right before things got really good. The first thing I picked up for only $5 was the vintage Mattel and extra thing maker machine, which is basically exactly what it sounds like. Mattel put out a bunch of these thing maker sets, all with different themes, different molds, things like Charlie Brown, monsters. You can probably name it. They probably put out a thing maker set related to that. I find them a lot with various molds, but the machine itself is often in pretty bad shape because, as you can see, you had to plug it in and all the waxy goo and everything would fall all over it. So I just thought this one was really clean and I could probably end up using it to make a set that I find a little better. I don't know. It was only $5, so vintage Mattel, of course I had to grab that. I followed that up with something I have really no business buying, and that's a big load of Pogs. I know that Pogs generally aren't worth a whole lot, and I don't even necessarily collect them, but seeing a big lot all at once, I kind of got caught up in the nostalgia of it. And if you don't let yourself succumb to the nostalgia every now and then, you might as well not even go to the flea market. I think $50 was an okay price, especially considering the carded Pogs that we have here. Like the Universal Monster set, I see these at toy shows all the time for 20 to 25 bucks on their own, so that kind of takes care of half the value. Speaking of nostalgia, I kind of went through the big lot and sorted out the stuff that I liked when I was a kid. Primarily 8-balls and skulls. I put them all in these little cases here that also came with the collection, and I don't know what I'll do with these, but it was kind of fun going through it. But the piece that really got me excited and actually made me pull the trigger and will be staying in the collection for sure would be the carded Hawaiian Punch Pogs, which I've been on a bit of a Hawaiian Punch kick lately, as you may have noticed. So I thought these were pretty awesome and really made the buy worth it for me. But now we got to talk about the Robot Cosmic Raider Force. If there was a Mount Rushmore of 1980s knockoff genius, this thing would be right in the middle. Super generic white box, housing the most ridiculous robot missile launching car I've ever seen in my life, and I ended up just not being able to resist it. I do have a bit of a soft spot for knockoff vehicles with giant heads that make obnoxious sound, so this thing certainly fits the bill. At the same booth, I did grab the vintage Hug Fun Alien plush, new old stock with tags, to kind of pad the deal to create a bundle, but as far as value goes, it really came down to whether or not the Robot Cosmic Raider Force actually worked. Heck yeah.
It's a Mario computer game. What do you have on that one?
$5.
$5, okay. There you go. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
$5 a piece, guys. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey.
What do you have on the Flea boxes?
$5 a piece. Anything?
Oh, okay. I owe you 10.
Alrighty.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
do you have on the Star Wars
10
cards?
bucks.
10.
This is nice. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Kiss.
Is that the blood one?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. How much you have on that one?
It's going for 200. I gotta get close to that.
Okay. It's pretty neat. You don't see it very often.
Carlos, I'll show you something neat. They made this in '77, man. Kiss's blood was in there.
No way.
Yeah. They would never be able to do that again. It's a marketing.
Of course, yeah. That's
It's kind of cool. What year is this from? 2011. What do you have on that one?
Since you're buying that, 15. Just give me 20 for all of it.
Okay.
Knock off $5.
That works. I'm gonna keep looking for a sec.
Yeah, the sun gets bad, yeah.
Give me $1.75 and you can have the book.
I'm gonna think about that.
So I mean, I'm throwing that in too, you know.
Yeah.
So you'd be at $1.50 for that.
Yeah, they got
I'm telling you, man, that thing's in mint condition. Look at the sides of it. I had it ever since it came out.
It's pretty cool.
I put it in a sleeve, and I've had it ever since.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. One of the first hit for Raiders.
I like these early Rolling Stones. Look like
I
newspapers.
do too. I love the things.
John Lennon on the
Rolling
front.
Stone.
Here I am trying not to buy comics, and then
Oh, that thing is so neat.
it's cool.
That's the holy grail of Kiss items.
Pretty fun. Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
I would say the second half of my flea market trip ended even better than it began. A couple small grabs pretty quickly. I thought the Mario is Missing IBM game, which appears to be complete in the box for $5, was just a fun little snag. And just on a personal level, 2 big boxes of 1989 Fleer baseball cards to dig through at my own leisure ended up being a pretty satisfying endeavor. Due to the family friendliness of this channel, I can't tell you exactly why my immature brain thinks this is such a fun card, but a little Google search would answer your questions right away. But the star of the show, without a doubt, is the 1977 Marvel Comics Super Special Kiss #1. The original concept was that the members of Kiss would have their blood drawn, mixed into the ink, so their blood would actually be on the pages of the comic. But legend has it there was some sort of mix-up or delay, and the blood was actually mixed into ink that was used for an issue of Sports Illustrated. It doesn't really matter. I don't personally need the blood of Kiss. I'm not much of a Kiss collector myself, which I guess the t-shirt might confuse you, but I just thought it was a cool t-shirt, which you can also find at www.poorboysteve.com. And truth be told, I'm not much of a comic collector at this point either. I try to avoid larger comic purchases in most cases. But the deal just felt too good to pass up, especially when you consider the 2 other items that were part of the bundle. The 2011 AMT Bigfoot model and the top Star Wars Series 3 sealed wax pack, which has quite a decent value on its own. So all that considered, it just made sense to go ahead and grab this book. Now, it's really common for a seller at a flea market, or anywhere for that matter, to maybe overstate the condition, to kind of exaggerate exactly what they have.
I'm telling you, man, that thing's in mint condition. Look at the sides of it. I had it ever since it came out.
But I'm going to tell you, this guy was not exaggerating. It was a little hard to tell because it was in an old bag. It wasn't boarded or anything, but it had most likely been stored away and not touched for a very long time. I put it in a brand new bag, and when I had it out for a short amount of time, I was starting to flip through the pages and realized it didn't look like it had ever been opened before. It's complete with the poster. The pages are actually pretty crispy white inside here, but I didn't fold them over or anything, just kind of barely looked through it and then rebagged it goes. I'm not one to necessarily get comics graded. I don't even know how I really feel about it. I don't personally collect graded comics. I'm not claiming 9.8 or anything, but I've seen enough comics throughout my life now. I've seen enough graded comics. The condition on this one is pretty impressive. But who really knows? There's a reason I'm not a comic grader, so just, take it all with a grain of salt. Pretty cool for a flea market grab though, if I do say so myself. That is all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye.